OtisWho. Music.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Hey, this is the OtisWho podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the OtisWho podcast.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yes, I am here. Thank you. Come on in, relax, come on in. As you can see from the title, I believe I've gotten there's no belief to it. I know it's a remedy, but I'm going to say I believe because I know how this works. I don't believe in coincidences, none whatsoever. But bear with me. Come on in. Relax. We good. Relax. We all right. There is no rush, but I'm not going to keep you here long. It shouldn't be no more than a half an hour. That's what I'm saying now. If it goes over, I apologize, but it shouldn't. As he coughs live, bless his heart. You know who that is. But before I go any further, you know who I am. I am OtisWho. Introduce yourself real quick. I don't have the camera on him, but you know who this is. My right-hand co-host. Tell them who you are, man.
What's up, nation? It's your boy Haitian. Yeah, I'm
go ahead and let that cough out. Go ahead and let the cough out.
I ain't gonna let it out, man.
I'm messing up my damn live. Go ahead and let it out. Okay. But seriously, thank you guys for coming in. It's going to be worth your while. It really is. I try my best not to waste your time. It's going to be worth your while. Hit the like button, please. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to support the show, which I really do appreciate, scan the QVR code, donate a cup of coffee to your man. As you can see, I still have my coffee habit. I appreciate it. But let's see what goes on after you hear this information. Again, I don't believe in coincidences, especially in this particular lifestyle. Right. But before I go any further, you know how I do. You know how I do. I have to get this day started. With beautiful music. Music dictates my day. Please, I'm hoping that this song that I play on a regular basis by me opening up my show, hopefully it does something to you, get you in that right mindset. At least it does for me. But with that being said, let's go.
It ain't gonna work. Whoever may come, but it ain't gonna work. The weather may fall, but it ain't gonna work. No. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, it won't. It won't work. I want you to know God will do what He said He's gonna do. He will stand by His word. He will come through. No weapon formed against you. It may try, but it won't. It can't harm you. It won't work.
Yes. Thank you. Here we go. Let me give you a backstory. This story is not going to be interesting to, I'm cool on this. Let me get locked right into it. This is not going to be interesting to a lot of people that's not in this lifestyle. But with that being said, I'm giving you a quick background on what's going on, and then I'm going to let you know and share with you what the information I received today, and I think it's good news. For those that know me and been knowing me for a while, I live a lifestyle. I have to talk like this because a lot of people, I have a lot of cross viewers that follow me and have no idea what I do for a living and how I live my life. But with that being said, for those of you that know what I'm talking about when it's dealing with the IRS vouchers or whatever you want to call it, there's another particular phrase you need to reference those as, but do your research. But with that being said, you know what I'm talking about. If you remember my story several months ago, I sent out vouchers to a lot of entities. I sent the vouchers in with contracts that I went out and acquired. I sent out vouchers in with contracts that I've already had previously established, IA or via I'm talking about say i.e. utility bills, things like that. I sent certain things out. So let's bring it all the way home. If you're familiar with Credit Karma, which I know you are, majority of you are, there's of that particular on these accounts, there's a plus sign, okay, on your account. I'm going to pull up the screenshot so you could see. But I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm rambling. Let me. Okay, here we go. I sent out vouchers to 2 accounts that was on my credit report. One was showing up on the TransUnion side. The other account was showing up only on the Equifax side. You already know all accounts does not report to all 3 credit bureaus. You already know that. So one account was a leasing company that I got wheels and tires for, okay, several months ago. That was on my TransUnion. When I got the contract, the lease agreement, whatever, I sent that in with the voucher, and I did that. I sent in another voucher to the child support, family services. Yes, the old typical. Yeah, you owe child support. Yeah. Got you. Yeah, all that. $2,500, $2,588. That's in arrears. I do not owe child support. That's just what they call arrears. $2,588. That's on the Equifax side. So I sent out a voucher for that, sent out a voucher for the lease several months ago. We all know that the IRS has been closed for several weeks. We all heard the rumors that the IRS is backed up for 6 months. We heard all that stuff. We heard all that. We heard it all. Okay. Today, and I'm going to prove it to you. Today, matter of fact, let me just stop talking. Here we go. And another thing I'm about to show you too. I do not care. I'm letting you know this right now. Because what I know and what I've been knowing, I don't care about this credit score I'm about to show you. I do not care. Yes, it's low as hell. But if you know what I know, that's not even me. All my high credit scores are related and connected to my entities, which are my trust. Those paydex scores and credit scores for my entities is just fine, trust me. But my allegiance, which I could care less about, yes, it's low as hell. But once you see what I'm about to show you, yeah, okay. So here we go. Let's get right into it. Boom. Now, if you could see at the very top, yes, you see the score, who cares? If you see at the very top, this was pulled on January 26, 2024. For those of you that are familiar with Credit Karma, you can go up and you could hit the tab, as you can see, and it goes all the way back for a year. You can see your previous scores just by hitting the tab, hitting that little tab, as you can see, and go down. So I just went back, what's today's date? The 31st. I only went back like 4 or 5 days because, as you know, Credit Karma only updates every 4 or 5 days or so. So I went back previously to them prior to them updating my account. So that's what it was on January 26th, 451. Yes. Now, cough one more time. I'm kicking you out. Now, the next slide, as you will see, the next slide, as you can see, represents that MG, no, my father, MNGH LLC DBA, you own leasing, you can see it says needs your attention. And they claim that I allegedly owe $2,048. As you can see, look to the right of that number. There is no plus sign. Look above it where it says Atlantic Cap book, whatever, self-lender. You already know what it is. That's that self-lender, build up your credit program that everybody see everywhere on all your apps. You already know what that is. That's zero. That's closed and good standings. You can also see the Discover Bank up there, closed and good standings. I don't know why that score that low anyway, but that's a whole nother story. My point is, look, there is no plus sign to the right. We all know that if you click on that plus sign, it drops down and you're able to see your payment history and also the address that you need to dispute that account. Prior to me sending in that voucher, there was a plus sign by that account. There was. As a matter of fact, I could prove if I go back far enough, wow, I should do this live. What is it? I do it later. But I could prove that there was a plus sign by that. It's not a computer glitch or anything like that. The plus sign disappeared after I sent in my payment voucher. I know that for a fact. So with that being said, that's that. The plus sign is gone. I can't click on it. So that led me to believe that once they received the payment voucher several months ago, that they were processing it. Yes, I was still getting correspondence from the leasing company saying that I allegedly owe them that amount, but I know that the IRS had what I sent to them and they were processing it. I was just waiting my time just to see what was going to happen. So you're up to speed. There was a plus sign. There wasn't a plus sign after I sent them the voucher. I can't click on it. That's strange. You see my credit score, what it was prior to that. Now, watch this. This is what happened today, this morning, when I got the Credit Karma hit alert on my phone. If you notice now, that particular account is gone. Let me go back. Now you see it. Now you don't. I know it was there yesterday. Now it's gone. Now, before I show you the next slide, even if the naysayers, even if you say, well, you must have paid it off or something. Well, if I paid it off, it would say paid off. And I will be able to hit the plus sign to see what was paid, the date it was paid, all that. But for some strange reason, it just disappeared like it never happened. That happened to me twice before, several years ago, the way I acquisitioned 2 vehicles. And that, I'm not going to say miraculously because I know what happened, but to the untrained eye, those 2 vehicles miraculously disappeared from my credit report as well. They don't exist. No credit ring, it's just gone. I have the vehicle, they stole / repo the other one, full 100% transparency. They called it repoing, but they stole it. Never made a payment on it. Well, I paid on it once I signed the contract, but that's a whole nother story. I'm not going there. The point is, to the untrained eye, they repoed it. To the trained eye, I had a vehicle for a whole year. A whole year. Yes, they still stole it, but I had it for a whole year and it disappeared from my credit report. No repossession, no nothing. It's just gone. But I digress. So with that being said, you see that, let me go back. Yesterday, the account was there. You see it clear as day. Yesterday, the account was there, the $2,048, and there is no plus sign to the right. I can't click on it to see what my payments are. I can't click on it to make a dispute. I can't do it. But you see the plus sign to the right on all the other accounts. You could click on that. You can see you can have the 1-800 number that's going to be right behind that plus. If you have it right now, do it with me. Pull it up on your phone right now. If you have Credit Karma, which the majority of you do, and verify what I'm telling you. I guarantee you all your accounts have that plus sign. All of them. There is not one that doesn't. I can guarantee you that. And you're able to click on it, and you're going to see your payment history. You're going to see it. You're going to see the address where you can dispute it. You're going to see you're going to see a number. You're going to see it. Why won't they allow me to click on that one? I know why. Now, at first it was there, but when I sent in the IRS, when I sent them, all of a sudden it disappeared. So now it's there yesterday. Today it's gone. Now let's go back even further. Let's go back to that credit score. Again, no shame. Not even worried about it. 451 with that account on there. 451 as of January 26. You see the date up there. 451, January 26, 2024. My credit score is 451. Okay. Now, watch this. The account is there. Now it's gone. Guess what my credit score jumped up to? 140, my fault, 138 points. Now, again, I'm not even tripping off that because I know, trust me, I know what to do to get it up. I'm not worried about that. I'm building my trust entities. Not even worried about that. But the point is, and I'm hoping that this is resonating with you, that the process is working. You just have to maintain your patience and recognize the remedy when you see it. Now, a lot of people might look at this and be like, that doesn't mean anything. That's all on you. And I'm sorry you feel this way. But if you've been down this rabbit hole long enough, you have to know when you see your remedy. If you've been around credit long enough, you have to know that this doesn't happen. You got to put all that together. I'm not here to prove anything to you. I'm just here to show you my lifestyle and show you my facts and what I consider proof, like I always said that I'm going to do. Always. I always come with the receipts and I come with all my facts until proven wrong. I don't believe in coincidences within this lifestyle. I don't. Doesn't exist. You have to know what their remedy looks like, though. So I know what my remedy looked like. Again, you see it. You see it. I have no reason to lie. And again, forget the score. On January 26, 2024, my score was 451. And that particular account on the TransUnion side was on the other account. Look where it says it's on the other. Yes, it was hitting that credit score. It was hitting it, and it's hurting it. $2,044. Now, you do your own history. Come on now. I guarantee you somebody else's credit score is probably worse than that. And it probably got you stressed out. But if you knew what I know, you ain't worried about that. But my point is this. Look at your history. Look and see where something what I just showed you happened in your history. It doesn't. And I guarantee you will not be able to show me anything like that unless you went through some type of credit process, some credit program to repair your credit or something like that, because there is more than one way to skin the cat. And I don't know what you might have done, but you know you had to have done something. It would have to be something that you had to implement or put forward. The company itself is not going to do it themselves. We all know that. Let's just use common sense. The company is not going to go forward and on a nice basis for no reason at all, remove an alleged debt that they said that you allegedly owe, and they're going to remove it off your credit report. Nope. That doesn't happen. Now, I get correspondences all the time from that company telling me I owe them. I'm like 275 days behind. The payment didn't go through, yada, yada, with the woo. I just got that this morning. My fault, today at 12:45. Hold on, as a matter of fact, let me pull it up real quick. I just got that today at 12:45. Hold on, let me pull it up. I have no problem with showing you because I want everything to be out. I want you to see exactly what's going on because this is what's going to take place. I got my remedy. You clearly see it. It's let me do this. I clearly got the remedy. You already saw it. I see I have new people coming into the room now. I'll go back over it again, but let me just show you something. I have no problem with doing that. What time is it? Me and the wife, I got to be off here by 4:00. Okay. Help me out too, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Boom. Let me see. Account. There we go. Let's do that and share. I have no problem with doing that. Boom. Okay. All right. This particular account, as you can see, it's right there. It's the company name is You Own. Okay. As you can see, our records show that you are overdue by 275 days. You can see I just got this. What's the date? Does it have the time on there? Yep. 2 hours ago, 12/17. 2 hours ago, I just got this in an email. But at the same time, see, that's why I'm telling you, it's not going to happen when you want it to happen. It's not going to happen how you want it to, or how you think it's going to happen. You have to see and know their remedy when you see it. 12/17, I got a letter, an email from this company. But at the same time, I got this from Credit Karma. First, you see it, the leasing company, You Own Leasing, you see it. First, you see it. Now you don't. All that took place today. I got a letter saying I owe you, but at the same time, the credit bureaus say, it's not, I don't know what you're talking about. It's gone. It disappeared. It's not there. And it shows that, okay, let's go back. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. It's not there. And it shows that it's paid off, closed or in good standing. Like you see up there, right where you see above it, where it says Discover Bank, or you see Cap Book Self Lender. It's either going to say in good standings or it's closed. It's going to say something after you paid it off. But what does it say, or what happens if you go through a whole nother process that's not the norm? Not the norm. You know what I'm talking about, but it's not hard, but it's not the norm. You just sending in something along with the alleged security or remittance, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. It's up to you. And months later, now you see it. Now you don't. And not only do you see it, the score goes up 500. My fault. The score goes up 138 points. Mm-hmm. Now, remember I told you on the other side, I had that one where it's the child support on the Equifax. Remember, Credit Karma only deals with two bureaus, TransUnion and Equifax. TransUnion, I had this account. Equifax, I have child support. Those are the two statements or whatever that I could get at the time, and I didn't want to overload myself with too much stuff going on. So I just sent out vouchers for those two. Boom, sent it out. Waited months. It was definitely, this took place. If you remember me from several months ago, and you remember this story that I'm telling you, you knew, no, this was back in the fall. It was back in the fall, probably before my court case. Mm-hmm. Probably before the court case.
It was.
Okay. So, and you know how long this took. Now, all of a sudden, it's gone. So that's that. Now, let me show you this. This is on the Equifax side. Nothing has transpired on the Equifax side as of yet. As you can see, the Missouri child support is still there. But the points, the common denominator is still there. Let's go through them. Look at the top. The Home Depot, that's the Home Depot account. D/CBNA. It says in good standing. Look where it says, and you see the plus sign to the right of it. You could click on that. It'll drop down. You can look at the history, disputed with the address, all that. Does the Missouri's child support look familiar? Where is that plus sign that I've been telling you about? Now you can physically see it. Where's the plus sign? It's not there. Now, again, I promise you, believe me or not, I don't care. The plus sign was there. I knew exactly who to mail it to because they gave me the address, the little 1-800 number, I think it was 1-800 number, whatever to call. It showed me a little history of all that. But miraculously or magically, however you want to call it, as soon as I sent in that voucher, the plus sign went away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to click on it to let me know what's going on. If I want to dispute something, I'm not able to do it. The other one disappeared. Let's see how this is going to rear its head. Oh, it's going to rear its head. Let's see how it's going to rear its head. It's going to. It's going to. Hey, don't know how, but it's going to. I sent out several vouchers, whatever you want to call them, for contracts that I went out and established newly and for contracts that have already been established. So this is the first one to my knowledge, because it is possible something slipped by me because I am human, but I don't think so. But this is the first one that has actually, that I could say something has transpired. Again, that's my belief. I don't believe in coincidences. Again, with all my deductive reasoning, there's, I already know where it's from.
Right.
So that was one of the first ones that I done when I first sent them out. That was the first one of the first ones that was in the first group. So if that transpired, I'm waiting on the rest of them to be right around the corner. Right. So again, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I only been on here, it's not even full 30 minutes yet. I just wanted to share that with you, share the information. If let me see, I don't know who's in the chat. Okay, I see it. I see you, Madam G. I see you, Monique. Okay, there's not a lot of people watching here. If you have any questions or if you want to make a comment, please drop it. I see if I could answer it for you. But basically, I just wanted to come and share that information with you. Hey, that's good news to me.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah,
that's good news to me. I'm noticing my remedy when I see it. Again, I'm not gonna even lie. I want the naysayers. I want someone to come up if they have any doubts about what I'm saying, and we can have a nice, pleasant debate, or not even debate, a conversation about it. Or if someone has a question that's just not too you're not too clear about, and you need some clarity, you know. But yeah, go ahead. The floor is open. I'm going to drop the link in the chat as usual. It's in the chat now. If you like to hit on it, click on it, come on up, and we can have a discussion about it real quick. But other than that, I just wanted to come out and share that with you. Again, that's great news to me.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
really.
you know. And yeah, did you have something, not to put your business out there, but did you have some stuff in the works?
Yeah, I got a few things.
I got you. So now, okay, so now you're just waiting to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, and listen, I know people have done this, and there's more than one processes that's going out there that people are living their lives and they're trying to figure this thing out. I get that. A lot of things come up and you tend to forget about what you're doing because another process come up. It happens. A lot of us do that because we're under the impression that we sent this in and this should be happening right around this time frame, and we tend to forget that it has nothing to do with us. We can only send in the paperwork and then we move on to the next one. That's where your good management and bookkeeping skills come into play, so you know what's going on. Because again, like I keep telling you, and this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. You have to recognize the remedy when you see it. You have to be patient.
All right.
This was months. This was
good way back in like October sometime.
It was
October. It was before Halloween.
It was months. It was back in September because my my case was the 25th.
Yeah.
So it was before then.
Yeah.
Right. So Yeah, so and it took, and then we did know that they were shut down for maintenance or whatever technical term that they use.
Yeah, updating
their system, whatever. So, but for this to happen, listen, I am pleased.
Right.
Again, a quick recap. You already saw it. If you want to look at it again, let's go back and rewind it. You can see my evidence, but briefly, I sent in vouchers to the IRS to take care of some obligations, and one of them appeared to have been paid for and just fell off. Well, I'm going to use the right word. One of them had just fell off the credit report. Gone. Like it should. Yep. I'll say that. As it should.
Because it shouldn't be on there anyway.
Exactly. But it's gone. It's gone. Well, listen, nobody's coming up, which is fine, which means I did my job. Hey, I'm happy. I did my job. Hey. Let me see what this is. Okay. Yeah. Again, you know what happened. I enjoyed this. I wanted to share this information with you. Please, for those that need this and needed to hear this information, pass it on. Pass it on. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do.
Patience.
Hey, until next time.
OtisWho. Music.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.